Hi, my name's Hiba Noor Khan and I'm the author of The Little War Cat, illustrated by Laura Chamberlain and published by Macmillan Children's Books. I grew up with an awareness of war. Alongside, of course, studying Anne Frank's diary at school, I have early memories of attending anti-war protests with my parents and also knew that relatives of ours abroad lived in fear of drone attacks. This awareness later led me to work as a refugee advocate and to also visit refugee camps for humanitarian projects. I've worked to support people who've come from all over the world and was always moved by their resilience, courage and generosity, even in the face of devastation. I was inspired by the incredible story of Muhammad Ala al-Jalil in his selfless act of staying behind, risking his life in war-torn Syria to care for forgotten, helpless animals. This resonated with some of my favourite faith traditions through which I learnt to honour and respect everything on this planet, from the trees to the ants, the oceans to humans. I'll never forget the families that I met in the refugee camp whose young children would hide and cry at any loud noise. Even the sound of a clap or a raised voice was enough to send them back to the trauma that they tried to escape. I wrote this story for the 400 million plus children affected by war all over the world. Almost 1 in 5 kids live impacted by armed conflict, and sadly, when people try to flee those wars, society has demonized and misunderstood them to a point that there's very little empathy left. I've seen the effects that this has on an already vulnerable refugee demographic, but refuse to give up hope in the innate compassion that sits somewhere within all of us. Children have a unique softness of heart and generosity of love that adults all too often lack, and this precious presence is perhaps the most powerful treasure that we have as a society in reclaiming our shared humanity for the next generation. Beyond slanderous headlines and hostility, I hope to spark meaningful dialogue in our homes, schools and communities that can help to make our world a kinder place, especially for those with broken hearts and shattered dreams. Children's books can change the world, slowly but surely, and I hope that the circle of kindness in The Little War Cat can help to inspire empathy and kindness towards those who need us the most.